We're back.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
So real quick before we
Hello.
continue their journey,
Yeah,
let me get your stats.
we just killed some bandits.
Go through the whole character creation thing with him, Byron.
Theowen just ate a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I didn't even care what it was on it, but he ate it. Okay, so go through my stats.
Yeah. Let's.
Why did I do that?
Did you just eat?
You didn't even do it.
You just eat a piece of paper. Oh my god. Swallow.
Swallow it.
Swallow.
No. I think I just got an STD.
Where was that piece of paper?
It's $1.
That was $1.
Why
Oh
did
god.
I eat $1?
Why did you do that?
Terrible
idea.
Oh god.
So my stats, starting with strength, is 9, which is a +0. Dex is 16, which is a +2. Constitution is 15, which is a +1. Intelligence is 12 +0. Wisdom is 13 +1. And charisma is 8 -1.
You got a talker.
No, I'm not a talker.
Got a talker.
How much health does that give you?
I'm not a talker, I'm a stalker.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Are you a
How
rapper?
much health does that give you? God.
Health? That
Yeah,
gives
what-
me 23.
Okay. Did you choose your alignment?
Yes. Oh, and my armor is 1, by the way.
Yeah.
My alignment is chaotic because good and neutral didn't really fit.
Yeah.
Chaotic, I mean, I am in the process of freeing something, possibly.
Yeah, I get you.
You know?
It works.
So that's and it says free someone from literal or figurative bonds.
Secret backstory.
If only I had one.
Shut the fuck up. It's supposed to be a secret, you asshole.
Well, you just gave mine away, so. Okay,
You
anyway.
literally just stated it.
Okay, so race, I'm a human, which means when I make camp in a dungeon or city, I don't need to consume a ration. So, I mean, we're not in a dungeon or city, we're out in the wilderness right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, buying your mic's doing the thing.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Big time.
Let's see. So starting moves, I got command, which basically is just when I do something with my animal companion, I get a bonus. Pretty simple. Hunt and track, I can hunt and track things. Called shot is like if I'm in stealth, pretty much. If no one notices me, I can pick a part of their body and shoot at it and get some bonuses. And my animal companion is a hawk, pretty cool, named Keel, because, I mean, that's the best name. Why wouldn't you name your hawk Keel? I really need to get like a real life hawk now named Keel.
Yeah, you go do that, bud.
Yeah. And he has 2 ferocity, 2 cunning, 0 armor, and 1 instinct. That doesn't really matter that much to the viewers. He has keen senses and he's stealthy. Those are his strengths. Yeah. And he's trained to fight humanoids, fight monsters, and hunt. So he's a good fighter and hunter. And his weakness is that he's flighty, so if he gets in a bad situation, he's going to try and get out of it. He's not going to try and fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I chose for my gear, I started with dungeon rations, leather armor, and arrows. And then I chose a bow, a hunter's bow, plus a short sword. And then I chose adventuring gear and another bundle of arrows. So I have 6 ammo basically right now, which is a lot, but you don't want to run out of that.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Also, Theowen, you noticed that Ace's arrows are very fine elven make that you might notice.
Are they?
Yes.
Do I notice
Maybe
this?
any other elf in the entire
Yeah.
realm would notice.
No,
Not so sure that any character played by Brandon Shade would notice.
Do I?
You had told me, Brandon, when we were talking about your
Yeah.
character, that your port city exported these arrows to the Empire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So he knows
Good
that
stuff.
the arrows are from
Yeah,
a
if
certain
he
place.
does something about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the arrows. And yeah, I know.
You remember the boat trip to here from that place, and you're like, oh, just shake, just throw up all the. You need to throw up the note that you had just eaten, and then you re-eat it again because you don't want him to know.
Okay. So yeah, that's my character.
Mhm. You already described how you looked, and
Yeah.
he's
And
a
I guess
mysterious person.
I didn't
so-
really introduce myself to you guys. So
You just called yourself Ace.
did I call myself Ace? Then there you go. That's
Yeah.
my introduction.
Mhm.
All right,
I mean,
That's
to-
all I need. You helped me out, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
meant to the in-game characters.
I see no reason to mistrust you yet.
I guess I introduced myself to this ace person.
Okay.
Hey there. I'm David.
Ace,
Huh?
this weird elf comes up to you who just ate the paper. And you're like, hey,
Like a little piece of paper falls out.
throws up the paper. Just keeps doing that. He can't keep it down.
Hey, and then I try to,
Try to shake my
Yeah,
hand.
shake his hand.
And I just stand there, looking
Okay.
like you come up to my side, and I just keep looking forward, just standing there.
Okay, I try to pet the bird. What happens?
I jerk my shoulder away.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can have the bird react however you want. You could have it like peck at him or something if you want.
No, I'm just gonna move my shoulder so he misses.
Okay, so as we wait, do you still have more to say, Theo?
What color is like this hawk? Some
Black,
black, full on black.
Brown.
So it's like a okay, yeah.
black,
that's
brown, dark.
That's a cool raven you got there, I say.
fine.
Okay, you know what? Hold on, let me find a good
Well, it's
hawk
like a
color.
brown, it's like brown with like black.
Should have just made it a raven.
The ravens are smaller than hawks, I think.
Ravens
Hawks
are
are
much more
cool.
assassiny.
Hawks can be black. They're more brownish though.
Black
so-
hawks are people too. Oh, you know what? Like, do you just have a small helicopter on your shoulder?
Exactly.
So, a black hawk, just like this small helicopter, like good keel, and it just goes. That'd be unreal.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
just imagining you with a tiny helicopter, and that's all I'm ever gonna see.
Alright, so you guys continue your journey back to the city the next day.
But we leveled up.
Oh yeah, you rest. So if you want to level, if you can level up, go ahead and do that.
Oh,
Remember, I put you at 5, Kyle. So
Yeah, I didn't get any XP in that fight.
yeah, right, because you're just being a badass. So
Yeah. I mean,
so are you leveling up there, Win? Like, who's
oh
leveling?
no, I need one more.
I'm leveling.
Okay. What are you, level 3 now? Like, jeez.
I'm level 3 now. Yeah, dude, I fail.
Jesus.
Maybe I
so
should have put
much.
you just at level 2 or something.
I get inconsequential failure. No, when you recreate a character, you should not give them a bonus. They have to grow, just like the rest of us. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, I'm gonna heal to full because I get half my health back in the night.
Yeah, but I mean, you're resting for the night anyway, so everyone heals up.
Let's see. First of all, I'm going to learn the spell Fireball,
Okay.
which is 2d6 that ignores armor and has an AoE,
Mm-hmm.
which is OP as shit unless I miss or if my friends are in the way. But both of my compatriots use bows. We just need to get Theowen another bow.
Yeah, he doesn't have a bow right now.
Please buy a bow when we get into town, Theowen, I say as I learn Fireball over the campfire. I stare at the campfire. I'm like, hey,
It's like through a
fire's
my
a good
Jesus.
idea. And I pick up the campfire and I throw it into the darkness. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And I write it down in my
I've
book.
learned.
In addition to that, I'm also going to get Empowered Magic.
What does that
which,
do?
when I cast a spell and I roll a 10 plus, I have the option of choosing from the 7 to 9 list, which is the bad list, like the negative side effects.
Mhm.
But by doing this, I can either double the targets of the spell or maximize the effect.
So
which
what
would
would
be
that
like
double the damage? Or something,
Fireball
or-
would be like double AoE. Or
Mm,
I guess
right.
yeah, spells targets are doubled. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
if I use
That's
invisibility
so
on one
cool.
person, it will actually use it on 2. And
That's
if I
like
use
the
telepathy
best
on one
spell
person, I use it on
for
2.
move.
Fireball would have a large AoE,
Yeah,
I would
a bigger
imagine.
AoE. Yeah.
I don't know what spell effects are maximized would mean. I guess it'd be like super invisible or
Oh.
something.
Oh, I would think it'd be like you do full damage no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe,
that yeah, that's exactly what it
Yeah,
should be.
I think that
Okay.
would be good. Yeah.
Oh my god, 12 damage AoE insta fireball.
That's a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Stuff.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
have to roll a 10.
You have to roll
10
that 10
plus.
plus.
10 plus, but I already got +2 in. And I'm also going to put another point in intelligence, which puts me at 17. So the
Oh,
next
so
level
you're
I'll
one
be able to
away.
bring it to a +3.
Okay.
This is my transformation from the warrior to the wizard.
All right.
You are growing with everyone else.
So you
Really
guys then
empowered by
travel-
blowing that dude's head up with a magic
Yep.
missile yesterday.
You the three of
Hyped.
you together travel back to the city of Daranas.
Yep.
It's like, early afternoon. It's like 3 or so, and as you come up to the city, Brandon, since this is a thing for you,
Yeah.
The guard's
You-
holding a piece of paper. And,
no. Well, like as a bard, he notices like differences in cities that he's been to or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You notice that this time it's a walled off city. The gates are closed, and it seems like the guards are on high alert. Like there seems to be more guards, and they're wandering around, like looking around.
Real quick, I'm taking fireball and invisibility. That's my
Those are your-
4 points of spell.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Just so we're all clear.
so you guys like walk up to the city.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't
you
see it.
come up to the gates, and one of the guards, approaches you guys. He's like, "Halt! What's your business here?"
We're returning from an assignment given to us from the Duke's advisor, whose name escapes me. Sorry,
Manuel.
it was yesterday. We got in a fight. I'm having a hard
It was.
Manuel.
Oh, you mean Manuel? Yes, right.
Man good, I think his name was.
I think he mentioned the three of you. He said 3, so you must be them.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
us.
Just.
I say totally going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's us. Yeah.
All right. He yells up. Open the gate, and then he's like, "Just be careful. We're moving around through the city, and don't cause any trouble." And then the gates open, and you
Got
guys
it.
you walk in.
Sir.
All right. To describe the town or the city, there's like a large like housing district, and like as you like it's like near the base of a big mountain like range area. So like it kind of goes up the mountain slightly. So you like at the lowest part where you guys are entering, there's like the common district, and then like as you get further up, it's like the more wealthy districts, and then there's like a barracks like military kind of district where all like the soldiers and the guard are, and then there's the market district towards the docks that are like along the water, and like the housing is like all the houses are really bunched together, all made of wood and just kind of like lining the streets, and the streets are pretty packed and winding. They go all around. There's really no alleyways or anything, but everything's really like clumped together and packed together. There's people wandering around the city, going about their business, and you guys were asked to meet Manuel at an inn, like towards the market district. But you don't
Okay.
need to do that until later tonight.
Okay.
I'm not really interested. I just refilled on rations from a bunch of dead dudes. So I'm just gonna walk to the inn and hang out. As before I go, I suggest to Theowen, I'm gonna go where we're meeting Manuel. Ascot, you're more than welcome to follow me. It's at an inn just across town. You can't miss it.
Ace.
Theowen, go buy yourself a new set of
Hey.
equipment.
Oh,
Ace, not
like,
Ascot.
okay.
You don't know
Ace.
me by Ascot.
Ace. A little piece of paper falls out of my mouth.
Okay, so Theowen, you're going to the market.
Yeah, I ask if Ace Combat
As you're
wants to
like
join me.
wandering through town, you know,
Wait.
you
So
hear
when are you meeting Manuel?
like it's supposed to be like tonight, towards like
Sundown.
dinner time.
So Manuel won't be there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the market too.
But I mean, like as
Yeah.
the three of you are wandering around town, like you hear just kind of passing conversation of townsfolk talking about how they hear stories that, or not stories, but like, you know, gossip that there was a breakout at the prison last night.
Oof.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I mutter to my friends.
Um,
Oh shit! People broke out.
But
of
so
prison.
you guys just like go to the market and stuff.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
decide
I'm-
on the way. I change my mind. I'm like, I might as well follow you guys. And come.
Okay, so the three of you guys go to the market. What are you looking to grab?
We're going to the finest weaponsmith. Of
We have like 4 coin each, don't
Yeah.
finest.
you
only
haven't
the
been paid
best.
yet, so I mean,
Only the best.
you know, there's a
the
lot of
best
different,
is-
you know, spots. You know, it's
you
a
can
pretty
keep
big
saying
city.
he's the best, Brandon. It's not going to change anything.
You know, you come across a you know, a shop that's willing to sell you a bow. That's what you're trying to buy, right? A bow, just a bow and some
I'm
ammo.
looking for yeah.
Like, he'll sell you a bow for 6 coin, and the ammo for 2 each per ammo.
Oh yeah.
Or I mean, it should probably be like 12 coin for the bow. I guess it's pretty. It's a bow, so it's gotta weave that up.
Wait, how much again? 12?
I'm just gonna say 12 coin for the bow, and then 2 coin per ammo.
Okay. Okay.
And a bundle is holds 3 ammo, which is 1
Yeah.
weight.
I put my hand on Theowen's shoulder and say, I'm willing to spot you my share. We'll be getting paid tonight anyway. Ace, you're going to be taking a share of the payment too for your help on the way back. So would you mind lending him your coin as well?
Sure.
Okay.
I agree.
So there's your 12 coin.
Okay, so you have a bow, but then you don't have enough to buy the bundles of arrows.
Didn't you have some ammo still left over?
Maybe
one.
you had one.
That's all I need, right?
I'll give you 1 ammo too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, arrow sharing.
Okay, so take off
No
one
coin.
and then add one to yourself.
Okay.
All right, so you guys don't have any more money, so I guess you can't
No, there's
hang out at
unless
the market.
I mean we can try and
Can-
offer other
We
services.
could talk to people
Yeah,
about
can I-
this break.
Can I talk
Let's break out.
Can I talk to people?
Okay, so you just like go up to some people around town, and what do you ask them?
Can I or Brent, are you gonna Theowen, are you
Yeah.
gonna
I like talking to the when I'm buying the bow. I'm like, so has business started coming up because I heard something about breaking or some breakout coming in, people protecting themselves. What's happening?
Well, I mean, you know, it only happened last night. I don't think people would be, but I'm sure the guards have it definitely under control. They say it was only 2 prisoners, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Do you know
Plus,
who
I don't
they
even
are?
know if they could, like, the prison's out on an island. There's no way they could get back here. It's just a precaution, I'm sure.
And I will like, oh yeah, swimming is hard. Yeah, I don't think they could leave.
Do you know who escapes?
I don't know who is in the prison, but I'm sure it's, you know, the guards can definitely handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure 2 men can't do much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
thanks for the bow. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna start walking out and see. Hopefully, these doofuses follow.
I want to just talk to someone.
Some random person.
No, yeah, I'm trying to think of who I would approach to ask this.
I mean, what do you want to ask?
I want to ask where the Duke lives.
I mean, I'm sure you can just ask, like, you know, some passerby.
Some guard
you know,
or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you know,
okay.
it's pretty obvious. Like, there's the rich, like, higher up district,
Mhm.
and then, you know, further up the mountain, like along a windy road, like there's just the manor atop the like a big part of the cliff. There's just the manor overlooking the whole city. It'd be
Okay.
pretty easy to see.
Okay. Then I won't ask that because I can see where
Yeah.
it will be. All right.
So are you guys just gonna like wait around, or do you have anything else you guys want to do?
I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait around.
Um,
I want to meet this Manuel guy.
Um,
I
Is-
am pretty good. I'm good.
I want more information on this prison thing. It's in the middle of the water somewhere.
I mean, it's like an Alcatraz situation, but not that
Okay.
far out. Like it's kind of out. Like you could feasibly swim
So
across.
are we next to the ocean, or is it in the middle of
Yeah,
the lake
this
or
is
something?
the ocean. You're at the
Okay.
northern tip. You're at the ocean, and there's a
Yeah.
big dock like area with huge ships that are docking there. Throwing fish all over the place.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is there sand?
It's pretty rocky, like mountainous area. It's not
Oh.
a beach.
So
I
the
was gonna
island
go
is
get my
north of the
tan
city.
on.
Yeah, it's north of the city, but it's not that far out. You can see
I was
it
gonna
easily.
go tan, but I guess I'll just.
I'm just gonna
No,
draw.
it's rocky,
Yeah.
like cliff areas.
The
There's
city
no
is
I'm
a
just gonna wander
circle,
the
right?
streets and look around for a little while.
Roll for
Kill the time.
Just kind of
Constitution.
kill time.
Yep, time killing.
Okay. So I imagine you go to the inn at around 6 o'clock ish. The sun has set.
I'll go. I want to go to a pub or a
I mean, yeah,
bar
the
or whatever.
tavern inn. It's the same thing.
Okay, yeah. And I wanna talk to the bartender.
All right. You.
I wanna say what's dang it. I don't think of these things beforehand. I'm just like okay. What's
Nervously eat paper.
the what's the Duke's what's the deal with the Duke? What's the deal, man?
Deal.
He,
What's the
he
deal?
gives you
What's-
a puzzled look as he's cleaning a
What's-
glass with a rag. He's
I say I'm new here. What's how's the Duke treat everyone?
I mean, it's good. Things have been good since he took over after his father passed away, unfortunately, during the war, the last war. Oddly, his older brother didn't take over. It was very strange that in his will, the youngest of the two was the one who became the next duke.
Interesting. And what is this brother's name?
I mean, you mean Sir Banner is his name, of course.
Oh, and he would reside in the same estate.
I'm sure he still lives in the manor. I don't see why he would leave, unless he
So-
had
I
unless
was
he gained
just-
it, unless he married someone else, and moved away to rule
Subtle,
over
Ace.
another
I
land.
was just trying
Very
to figure
subtle.
out maybe he moved away or something. Okay.
No, I haven't heard any news around the street. I'm sure they would make a big deal out of it.
Okay. Thank you.
He kind of looks at you,
I say,
maybe
I'll
expecting
have
a
a-
tip or something.
Yeah.
A high five.
And I'm like, I'll get back to you.
Like wanting you to
Put it on my
maybe at
tab.
least buy a drink.
Put it on my
We're
tab.
all
I'll,
back.
I'll be back.
Mm. He grumbles like he's not very satisfied with that, but he lets it slide.
Okay. And then I
So
go
you
to
guys kill?
I go to the rest of the group.
And you guys are just sitting at a table, waiting. Everett, time rolls on, and in comes a man through the front door. Everett, you recognize him as Manuel, and
Stand up
No.
and shake his hand. Manuel.
he comes over.
good
He's
to
like,
see you.
"Oh, Everett, it's good to see you again.
Hi.
Did everything go okay?"
Does he know that I went out with Tintink, or did I get him myself?
He met you personally,
And I found my own team.
and then you found a team.
Everything went very well, actually. We managed to. It was definitely a lot more dangerous than we were originally being paid for. I say, kind of
Really?
a little like what the fuck?
What happened?
I'm
The
like
necromancer was stronger than we were led to believe. He set up a very intricate series of portals, almost like a puzzle of sorts. And also he turned into a giant beast, and I swear he could have punched so hard he would have blown a halfling into pieces.
quarterling.
Or even a
I-
quarterling.
I never heard of he shouldn't have been that much of a problem. I
Immensely so.
did not. Oh, this
more
is
ways
this
than
is
one.
most troubling if we're this much in the dark about necromancers like him.
Yeah, also it's just really bad out in the Dead Scar. Don't go out there. you'll teleport around for no like specific reason.
Oh, that's probably just the latent effects of the those mage keeps that are scattered across there.
It was disorienting.
I would
It
imagine.
was dangerous. I feared for my life. Didn't you fear for your life, Ace?
Yes. Of
See?
course.
He feared
I
for it
was like,
too.
oh,
Theowen?
Ace, and he,
Oh.
for some reason, just like realizes, goes to shake your
I'm-
guys' hands.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like, introduces himself, Manuel, like.
I'm very surprised, but I'm like, okay, like I'm very surprised, but accepting that you were just including me into the story. Like, okay,
just-
sure, yeah, I was there.
You help
So-
me out, I'm helping you out.
Yeah.
He comes back to Everett and it's like, I'm really sorry that I would put you in such a bind. Obviously, I knew it would be dangerous. That's why I hired someone of your caliber. But did you acquire the items?
Indeed, I did. And I pull out some books and an elixir. Is this the same elixir that he drank?
No, it's a totally different one.
I got what you requested.
Like, oh, yes, thank you very much. He quickly puts it into like his bag that he brought with him.
I ask him in kind of a low voice, what were these for? If
Oh.
I can ask.
I would. It's a very important research that I'm doing. That's all I will say.
Okay, just be careful with your research.
I may-
don't
I
don't
may
go
have need of
overboard
you
like
in the future,
necromancer.
so it would be nice if I could call upon you again in some fashion.
Perhaps next time I'll be more prepared. Sounds good.
And he's like, and now a matter for your payment. And, he grabs, a big pouch, of 600 coin, and he, drops it on the table. And is like, here you are.
Thank you very much, Manuel. All of a sudden, it feels like it was all worth it.
Yep. Like, great. I'm gonna
And
go.
I look away, and a little tear comes out of my eye for Tinthink, and then I turn back around. And I'm like, yeah, that was good.
He's like,
Okay,
great.
I'm going to. I'm divvying the 200 coin to each of my friends, so we each get 200.
Okay, and I say, as Manuel's leaving, I say, before you leave, or
He's
like
oh,
I
yes,
like,
Ace.
well, as he's walking away, I'm like, before you leave, and I go walk up to him, and
You have a little aside conversation.
yeah, a little side conversation.
I'm kind of looking over a little suspicious about this, but
And I'm saying,
It's like, oh, what is it, Ace?
I have something for the Duke.
Oh, what would that be?
It's between me and him.
Well, have you met with him before? Like, I would know. I'm fairly sure you haven't met with him.
No, I have not met with him.
Well,
But
do you come from another land with news? What do you mean?
I have a note, but I can only give it to him personally.
Well, as his advisor, I'm, well known as I can see these things.
I'm sorry, but it was meant for his eyes only.
Hmm. Okay. I will set up a meeting. It will be tomorrow. He has a pretty busy day tomorrow, so come later towards dinner. We'll set up a feast. Maybe invite the rest of, and we'll all see what this is. Can I count to see you tomorrow?
Sure, yes.
Okay, excellent. And then he strolls off, thinking to himself, wondering what it could be.
Ace, as you walk back to the table, I ask, what was that all about?
I have an appointment with the Duke tomorrow.
Oh, really? Do you know him?
No, but I have something for him.
All right.
That's all I can tell you.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you to, maybe both of you, to come travel with me to whatever really happens next. I think Manuel wanted me to do something else, but I guess you're busy. So
Well, I mean, it's getting pretty late. Like, you guys you turn in for the night? Or...
perhaps we can talk in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, what do you do with the payment?
I split it up. Each of us gets 200 coin.
Evenly? 200 each?
See,
Even to Ace?
Ace saved my life during the bandit thing,
Okay.
and I'm an equal opportunity coin giver. Wait, how much coin did Think have on him?
I think it was just like 10 or something.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think it was like 10.
so Theowen and I have 2 of 5, not 200.
All right.
Break
So
time.
you guys turn in for the night?
See,
Yeah, right.
I've got
Okay.
nothing else to do.
What?
Can what?
Yeah, I mean, are you
Who's
guys
talking?
doing something before you turn in for the night?
No, let's go
Oh,
to
you're
bed.
not doing anything? Oh, okay.
Christ, let's
I was
just go to
gonna-
bed.
I thought you were saying something. Could I sneak out before, or well, I guess I appear like I'm going to bed.
Fire on your mic. You gotta
Nope.
use your talk.
Sorry.
Yeah, I appear like I'm going to bed, but I sneak out before I fall asleep, obviously.
Captain Mischief.
Or I
is
wait
up to
there. I
something.
wait there, for like an hour, and then I sneak out
All right, well, I mean, what time of the night-ish are you looking to sneak out?
like midnight.
Midnight? Okay.
Is it a full moon or
Oh, yeah, it's a full moon.
okay, full moon. Okay. Yeah, I'll sneak out into the streets.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna go over towards the estate.
Okay, so you're making your way from, you're kind of mid poor district and wealthy district, so it's a ways to go. It'll probably take you like a half hour to get up there. And while you're traveling, it seems like there's a big commotion going on towards the docks. And then
I steer as far away from that as I possibly can.
well, I mean, like while you're traveling through, and then Theowen and Everett, you're awoken, and you hear this as well, Ace. A piercing howl that sounds like a wolf.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Did you? I'm gonna knock on my wall. You're like,
Like,
Theowen.
and then it sounds you hear another howl, happening.
Theowen, what is that?
I think it was a wolf. Let's go back to sleep.
That's a loud wolf. It sounds a little close. I don't really
It
want to
sounds
go
like
back
it's
to
coming
sleep.
from inside the city.
It sounds like it's inside the walls. We're in like the center of townish, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think we could hear a wolf from here if it was in a safe place.
Okay.
So I mean, Ace,
Let's,
you're outside. What are you doing?
I'm
You hear
pretty
this?
far away from the tavern by now, right?
Yeah, you're a little ways away from the tavern,
good.
but you're still in the city. It's a pretty big city.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep heading as towards the estate, but trying to avoid the howling sound.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Um,
it sounds like it's pretty present.
It's pretty
Like
what?
close to him.
I mean, there you hear two howls like that kind of go off in different
okay.
parts of the city.
Are they close? Are they like towards the tavern from him, or what? Like just
One of
random?
them is, I mean, they sound, each of you hear one closer than the other because you're a bit spread out,
Okay.
and they both sound kind of, towards the ocean from you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Two howls.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Everett's
gonna
a
keep
smart
staying
guy.
away from them.
And there's like a
Everett's a smart
commotion,
guy.
guards are kind of like, you'll see a guard, run down the street or something like that towards the
Okay.
docks.
And I'm
I'm
sticking
going
to the
to-
shadows.
Okay.
Ascot or Ace is moving on
Yeah.
towards the Duke's estate. I'm gonna come out my door and open Theowen's door and say, "Follow me." I
Okay.
think I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I look out the window and look at the moon.
I mean,
Is
it's
it full?
you look out the window, you see, across the rooftops, and there's a big full moon in the sky. You see, a figure on one of the rooftops howling at the moon.
Okay. Okay, so I look to Everett and I say, full moon, two howls, two guys broke out of the prison. You think?
I'm totally nodding. Like,
Okay,
I
let's
think that's
go.
exactly it. Either they were druids or werewolves. Probably the
Ace,
latter. Knowing
You
that
you hear like some people like screaming, and you hear a big commotion like near you.
Don't
Ace.
care.
I'm-
I go
I'm-
away from it.
oh.
I stay
Okay.
away from it. Whatever I can do to avoid conflict.
Can we hear the commotion at all?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a bit further away from you guys.
Okay. Theowen, come on, and I'm just gonna start running
Okay.
down the city streets towards this
I
commotion.
follow.
And I'm being,
Blade and Book are both out.
I am being very stealthy right now, like maximum stealth mode.
Maximum.
I mean,
stealth.
like after you don't try to find
Are
like
you playing
Ace,
Crisis?
just move on with Theowen.
Wait, where are we going?
We're
The
going
ghosts.
towards the noise. We're hearing a commotion and screams
Yeah.
and shit.
So you guys
Okay,
are,
yeah.
running through the city, towards the commotion, and eventually you get to the point where you see, like, on the building in front of you, a werewolf, hops up onto the roof and just does a big howl at the moon that's like eclipsing behind him. Like he's shadow cast on you
Okay.
as this werewolf on the roof. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna put one hand on Theowen and say, "Let me help. I think this will give you an advantage. It might help us both." And I'm gonna cast invisibility on my friend here.
Okay, so go for it.
That's chat. That's Twitch chat that I just put that in.
Perfect.
That's good. Okay.
Let's see the roll.
I'm going to forget the spell until I prepare again.
Okay, so you turn Theowen invisible? Or
Theowen, you vanish. I can't turn myself. It's
Okay.
only an ally.
Okay, so Theowen, you turn invisible, and this werewolf, on the roof, he just starts sniffing the air like above you guys. And, on the other side of the buildings, you think you hear a commotion of maybe some guards running around over there.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stay quiet, and I kind of motion at Theowen to stay quiet as well. I'm gonna try and group with the guards without getting
Yeah.
werewolves.
There aren't any
attention.
on this side of the building.
I know,
Like,
I'm gonna
it's a
try and get
street that
around
you
the
kind of
building.
have to run around.
Gonna try and get around the building in whatever shadows I have.
Okay, so you try, running around the building. Defy danger with your dex to see if this werewolf hears you. Both. I mean, I guess both of you. He's got a pretty good sense of hearing.
Okay.
Nope.
Best. You trip and fall.
So I'm guessing it's just using smell and hear.
Yeah, he's using smell and hearing.
Well, he knows I'm here. He
Oh,
knows
man.
two people are
Okay,
here.
well, he
You
hears
guys
a commotion.
both rolled snake eyes.
He hears
Maximum.
a big commotion. You're like, all right, let's sneak. Tum, tum, tum. Like the cobblestone road, not hiding the sound of your footfalls. He, looks down at you guys. He only sees Everett, but then he, leaps down and onto the street, lands in front of you guys, and is like ready to attack. What do you guys do?
Okay.
Shit, he's scary. I'm Theowen. I'm gonna let you go first since
Okay.
you have the drop
Yeah,
on.
I'm guessing this
He has
thing's right
no
in front of me.
idea.
He just he smells something, he hears someone, and he sees Everett. So
He's still gonna be
And
surprised.
he's probably facing Everett.
yeah, he's facing
Is he
Everett.
between both of us, you think?
I mean, yeah, you guys are probably pretty close together.
We're like next to each other.
And then,
Yeah, we are. Because, that's what we do.
We're bros.
Um,
We're bros.
I'm going to... Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use my sword. Attack this thing.
You have a bow now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so close.
That will break your invisibility.
It will.
Which one?
Attacking breaks invisibility.
Attacking,
Oh,
doing
okay,
any
I didn't
offensive
know.
action breaks your invisibility, or any
So-
kind of other action.
No,
breaks
just
your
target
invisibility.
attacks.
Oh, really? Just attacks?
Yeah. So,
So
Even if he like played his music, like he would still be
uh,
invisible.
it says the spell persists until the target attacks, or you dismiss the effect.
So volume
Dude, be
attack?
my invisible minstrel.
I'm gonna
Although he's
assume
gonna
doing
hear you and
that.
attack near you. But like he can still stay invisible. Yeah, until he
So-
does something
so-
offensive.
What are you rolling, or what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do there, pal?
Uh,
Play me an
let's-
invisible song. Give me some
I will,
effects.
Actually, yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I'll just play you a song.
All right. As he plays the song, I'm going to hover like my hand over my book to try and simulate that I'm creating it using magic, to try and
Okay.
fool the
So you're
werewolf.
trying to- I mean, give me a charisma roll, like to see
Yeah.
if he buys it.
Me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you not doing any other action? Like that's just what
No,
you're doing.
I'm standing there and waving my
Pretending
hand over my
to
book.
make music with your hand.
Okay.
Oh,
What's the threshold that it? Oh damn. What's the threshold that it becomes a +1? Is it 12?
12 is 0.
12 is 0,
13
13 is 1.
0? Okay. Just making sure I didn't write that wrong.
Okay. So, I mean, he kind of believes you,
He's suspicious.
but he's suspicious.
It's like,
So
wait,
what
the sound
were you
came
trying
from
to do?
behind me, so...
Yeah. What arts did you cast?
Oh, I did a plus 1d4 forward to damage.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
plus
then
1d4
with
on your next
my
one.
Eldritch Tones, I get another.
So you gave him
And
plus 2d4?
No, he gets to do pick 2 effects. So the plus
Oh,
1d4.
right, yeah, you can't do the same one.
And then what's the other effect?
healing won't do anything, so I'll shake. Wait. Next time someone assists the target with it. What's the last one do? Next time someone. Yeah, and then the last one. Right? Yeah, something about forwarding.
Yeah, the next time somebody like assists me, like if I attack and you distract, because you can always, we never use it for some reason,
Yeah.
but there's a move called aid or interfere, and aiding will give me a +1 if you aid me with an attack, but doing that the next time you aid me will give me a +2. So
Mhm.
remember that.
Okay. I do those two.
Okay, so you're trying to, Everett, you're trying to, make it seem like you're the one playing music, and then
I'm like strumming my book like a guitar.
yeah, and then you feel, these, melodic energies, fill you, and you feel stronger. This werewolf is, he's, sniffing the air like he's, waiting to see what you're doing.
All right, as I'm like got my eyes closed and I'm like kind of rocking back and forth doing a little like suave dance, and all of a sudden I open my eyes and I look at it and I immediately cast a fireball at the werewolf.
How big's the radius on this thing?
It's up to you. It's just that it and whatever's near it.
All right, well, let's
It's
see
like a meteor.
Let's see what you roll, I guess. Because all of these buildings are wooden, just so you know.
Fuck it.
That's totally fine.
Yo,
Unless you know the
that's
problem.
a detail I didn't have. Can I change to
Yeah,
magic missile? Oh wait, I didn't have. I
I
don't have
said
that.
when you guys walked into town, all
Oh
these.
fuck, I missed
wooden
it. Well,
buildings.
I'm not gonna mess this up.
Okay, what do you choose?
I'm gonna take some unwanted attention.
Okay, you throw your
blow it up.
fireball like in the middle of the street so you don't hit the buildings, and the blast radius hits the werewolf, and he kind of flies back a bit, and it causes just like a loud bang in the middle of the street for 2 damage.
Nice,
Okay.
best.
More like a.
Man, those snake eyes.
Jesus, that's like the 4th set of snake eyes.
You get plus 1 forward to damage.
Okay,
What are the odds?
this tough
No,
werewolf
it's-
hide.
Oh
he
yeah, I
doesn't-
do get plus 1d4 on that damage.
Oh right, so roll your d4.
Good.
There you go.
Okay.
That's not as bad, but I had a total of there was literally a 15 possible, and I got 5 or 16 even if math is.
Okay, so this tough hide of the werewolf, he takes it clean, and he he leaps up onto the side of the building and claws his way up to the rooftop, and is slightly out of your vision. But you think you kind of hear him moving around on the rooftop. You think he's still near you guys. What are you
Okay.
guys doing?
I mutter as quietly as I can to Theowen. Draw your bow. Get ready to shoot him off the roof.
Okay, as you guys are readying, let's jump over to Ace.
Ace!
And
Sneaking
Phoenix
his way
Wright!
around.
Let's take a break right
Oh,
as we do
okay.
Let's take a break.
that. Break.